how porn made me feel weak as a man. Growing up, I didn't want to do anything with my life, and I felt very discouraged, unmotivated, and I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go outside as I am now. My voice was very shaky all the time. I wasn't confident at all. Like, just spoke from the throat a lot, and I didn't like who the man that I was becoming. I didn't like how I treated people. I would lash out at people. I wouldn't want to talk to people. And it made me feel just so unfulfilled in this life. And it fucked me up for years. I started watching porn when I was 12 years old. And ever since then, I was not the man that I am now. Just this past year alone in 11 months, I've been able to level up my physique, as you can tell. Like, look at that shit. Change my diet, level up my mindset, level up just the people that I have in my life, just better people around me, and confidence-wise, of course, everything just through the fucking roof. Like, I haven't watched porn in 11 months now, or anything, not touch my dick, anything at all. And before that, I was doing it like 2-3 times a day. I've been doing that like forever, and it really like just messed with my whole fucking demeanor. I just felt lost. I felt lost in my life for so long. I wasn't being my true authentic self when I was on porn. It was just disgusting. It was disgusting to even look back now and like talk about. It's hard to talk about and all to just like piece together, but it's something that I have to keep showing because it literally led me to wanting to kill myself. Like, I really wanted to commit suicide because of how my life was turning out. I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was just going to college at the time, and I was driving to, it's called a SUNY school here in New York, a state university school, so it was like 15 minutes away, and I wanted to kill myself every single day that I drove there, and I would use the porn as an scapegoat from that reality that I was living in. And then I dropped out. I was trying to find myself. I was trying to just do YouTube in the past, and it didn't wind up working out, and it just kept running back to porn. I just kept running back to it over and over again over the years, and nothing was working in my life. And it was because I was always attached to this fucking porn. I would use the porn to help with my problems, to help with my struggles. I remember there was times when I couldn't get my dick up with a chick, like especially in high school, because I was watching it so much. I remember there was one time I was with my chick, this was senior year, and we were about to do it, and I can't get it up. I tried, like, literally everything. I remember there was, like, a favorite porn star I had at the time, and I tried even doing that to try to raise it with her. Didn't fucking work. I was so desensitized to it that nothing was working because of my confidence. It was so low. And I remember she was like, what the fuck, why is it not coming up? Like, do you not like me? All these things, like, are you this, are you that? And it made me so weak as a man growing up. And I remember in that moment I just started crying. I said, I'm sorry that I can't do this for you. I felt like such a bitch. I felt like such a failure. And ever since then, my confidence was always so low. I would go to the junk food. I would go to just more vices to try and feel something. And then I was just working a job in the same shit. I would just go to my job, make a YouTube video, and then eat a 20-piece McNugget and fries, and then watch porn. That's all I would do on repeat. And I never attained to any amount of success because I wasn't working on myself enough. Years later, I finally get some purpose in my life, and then it all goes to shambles. So I have to restart everything. And guess what? I go back to the porn. At that moment in my life, I blow up on TikTok and get like 700,000 followers, but it's fake. So I'm like, oh, I finally get some success. and then it just all goes away. And then I go back to the porn. So for like a year, I'm fucked up again. I feel so weak, feel so unconfident. I feel like a loser. I feel lost in life again. Mind you, I'm like 21 now, and I'm like, yo, I need to figure shit out. I need to figure something out. Money's just decreasing every fucking month. There's nothing coming in. I'm trying everything. I'm doing this. I'm getting this certification for this. I'm doing fucking everything, and nothing is working. And I'm like, God damn it, Nick. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And of course, there were times when I wasn't doing what I thought. Oh, I was doing everything. No, I wasn't, because I was such in a lazy state from the porn. I would go and, fucking watch anime for days on end, and that would just be my days. And then 2022 came around. It only got worse. I was trying to run my coaching business. It's not working. Same thing. Start running to the porn. So that was always my vice. For you, it may be alcohol, it may be drugs, it may be smoking a vape, smoking cigarettes, whatever the fuck it may be. It's all the fucking same shit. So don't fucking tell me that, he doesn't relate to me because he's never really drank. I've drank twice in my fucking life, and I instantly regret it. With me, alcohol, I just don't see the premise of it. But with porn, I'm just like, ooh, yeah, fuck yeah. That's my vice. For you, your vice for ooh, fuck yeah, is gonna be the alcohol or the drugs or whatever. It's all the same shit. It's all a vice, all an escapism from the current reality. You have to run into the fucking pain. And that's exactly what I did. July 27, 2020 fucking 2, I decided to make a change. It was the second time on a fucking toilet seat of the day in my downstairs basement. That we have 2 bathrooms. In the downstairs basement, all over, there's pools of fucking semen. It's fucking gross. I'm disgusted with myself. I finally had enough is enough. I felt so weak. I felt so numb. I remember just looking from a bird's eye view and just saying, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And I finally invest into a coach. I finally start to gain my confidence. I get everything that I can control. Start to get my life back together. This was do or die. This was it. This was my turning point to finally make something happen for myself. To work on me, to focus on me, stop focusing on everybody else and trying to please everybody else and this and that, trying to make this amount of money or try to do this with my life or whatever. I'm like, okay, I have this problem, I have this vice, this is holding me back, this is why I have all these problems going on, because I would be lashing out at people. My demeanor was fucked. I couldn't hold a conversation. I couldn't look a woman in the eyes. I couldn't look a person in the eyes. I would get so scared and so frustrated and so angry out of nowhere with people. I remember one time we went to the city. It was me and my parents. And this is when I'm on porn. I just started lashing out at a homeless guy because he was like giving us a stink eye. And my dad's like, calm down, Nick. And I'm not. I'm like frustrated with this dude. I'm getting heated. And mind you, my stepmom was in the bathroom, so she didn't even see the whole scenario. It's actually funny because the way it like turned out, she didn't even get to see the whole, like nothing of it. It was crazy. But like me and my dad, we were like going at it. Then I started getting pissed with him and shit. So it was just a fucking nightmare that I was living every single fucking day. And over the years, I've came to the conclusion that every time that I was so out of alignment, so not myself, or I was causing problems, all these things, it was because I was attached to porn at that time. And the porn fucked me up so much. It fucked up my life. It fucked up my relationships with people. It fucked up just talking to people. I remember one time I was at Delhi. This is when I was like 15. And I couldn't even like speak. It was so bad. And I just came off like watching a fucking video on Pornhub. And it fucked up my confidence just so as an individual, just made me feel so numb to the world. Thought life just had it out for me. I always got the rough end of the stick, and this is how it was supposed to be for me. Until I started to change myself, started to change my habits, invest into that coach, then I just started working on myself every day. I started stacking the small ass wins, the smallest of the fucking smallest wins to change my fucking life. Now I look like this. I didn't look like this a year ago. This time last year, I was so fucked up. I was watching it 2-3 times a day. And in about a month, it'll be 12 months. And then 13, then 14, and more and more and more. As I continue to be on as I start to be on this personal development journey. This shit never fucking stops. But you have to go through all these failures to actually gain the wisdom. And that's what I had to do. Hit me for coaching. I'll show you how all this works of what my coach taught me, because it changed my life for the absolute fucking better. Everything changed. Confidence, people just in general, my social anxiety went away, all that shit. Now I got fucking chicks and people in general just coming up to me asking me like, yo, you're shredded, how do you do it? Or what's up, how you doing? Because like my energy changed, and you are what you attract. So internal state affects external state. So it was just, and external state affects internal state. So it's like all this shit just changed for me because I went from within. I took myself seriously, so then people started taking me seriously. Because before that, people were not taking me seriously. I wasn't working on myself, and that calling was in there and was saying, hey, Nick, you got to take yourself more seriously. And I wasn't listening to it. Until I started to listen to that voice, everything fucking changed for me. And it can happen for you too. Porn made me so weak. Didn't make me want to do anything in this life. I wanted to kill myself so fucking bad. So many fucking times. I did it so many, I tried. I've tried. Done razor blades. It's a whole different fucking story. Love you guys. I'll see you in the fucking next one. DM me for coaching.